officially 2018, and I'm hoping that you didn't overeat, and gain 5 pounds or 10 pounds over the holidays. But if you did, and I know a lot of people out there are on the New Year resolution health kick, I decided it would be a good idea, and hopefully everybody will join me. I already started mine, but if you haven't watched my videos on YouTube on the 18-day water-only fast that I did, what I'm proposing this year for everybody to do, because I know everybody wants to kick off the year healthy, and I want everybody to kick off the year healthy. I want to be healthy. Everybody around here is doing it, so I just came up with this crazy idea, like, let's just do a 14-day challenge, raw food and intermittent fasting. It's not that hard. I know when you hear the word, oh, raw food, oh, raw food guru, oh my gosh, it's like taboo, I don't know what to do. So anyway, I wanted to do something that was going to be really easy for people to do. It's not like water-only fasting where you're not going to be able to eat it all. It's going to be a kicking off next Monday, January the 8th, which is going to be just a few days, so you can start preparing for it if you want. We want as many people to join as possible. I'm going to be answering questions and answers that people have during the 14-day challenge. And it's going to work like this. We're going to do intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, if you don't know what it is already, is just giving your body a rest, really. I pretty much do the 18-6 intermittent fasting program. I've been doing that about 90% of the time for the last couple years. That means that you go 18 hours without food. Of course, you can drink water. And you have a 6-hour window with food. So my intermittent fasting schedule has been from noon to 6 p.m. is when I can eat. And I eat healthy during that time period. Then from 6 p.m. all the way back around till noon, I'm not eating. And that just gives your body a break, gives your body a chance to heal itself, gives your body that extra energy that it needs. There's many, many, many different benefits of intermittent fasting. Weight loss, fat burning, it's great for the cardiovascular system. It's just all around giving your body a break, considering the fact that even one meal a day, standard American diet, let's say steak, potatoes, dessert, bottle of wine, whatever, that the majority of the population live on, just one meal a day can take up to 80 to 90% of your body's energy for even up to 3 days. So this just gives your body a break. So I decided, let's not make this too hard for people. Let's try to make it something that everybody can do, and something that's not going to really cause any type of healing crisis or anything like that, but it's going to be incredibly beneficial for you and your family and whoever else, your loved ones, that you can convince to do the 14-day intermittent fasting raw food challenge. So instead of doing the 12-6, I decided to do 11-7. That's going to make it even easier for everybody, because that way you're not super hungry at 11 and waiting till noon and then scarfing out on a big pile of food at noon. And I know some people, like their husbands, their wives, their kids get home a little bit late in the afternoon. Everybody's back in school now, so we'll just extend that to 7. So for 14 days, the intermittent fasting will be 11 to 7, which means you can eat between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. every single day. From 7 p.m. all the way back around to 11 a.m., hopefully you're getting a good night's sleep, and you're at least 8 hours, 8 or 9 hours. You're meditating, you're not under a lot of stress, and during that time you're just going to drink water. However, there are other beverages that you can drink that I'm going to say are okay. Water only would be the best, but if you do want, I know there's a lot of coffee drinkers out there. I'm a coffee drinker. Make sure that if you're going to have coffee, it's just 1 cup black in the morning. Herbal teas are going to be okay to drink. Kombucha is going to be okay to drink. Not with any sugar though. I mean, we want to avoid any sugar, any cream, any dairy, any of that stuff. So, feel free to ask as many questions as you can. I want to try to keep it as simple as possible. And as far as the raw food challenge, what you're going to be eating is between 11 and 7 you're going to be eating. Raw nuts and seeds. You can get these at any organic health food store. As a matter of fact, I started my 11-7 raw food challenge a couple days ago. And so I just brought because I bring my meals with me every day. So I brought some stuff just to show you what I'm doing. And you can snack. I mean, you can snack and eat anytime between 11 and 7. So it's not like anyone should be getting super famished, super hungry. I mean, it really should not be that hard. But the benefits are, number one, you're going to be getting your body used to live, healthy, raw foods. You're going to be doing detoxification. Please share with us any positive things that happen to you. We still haven't announced what the prize is going to be. There should be a prize for everybody, though. And that's the fact that your health is going to be better. Your skin is going to look better. Maybe some of those symptoms you're suffering from are going to go away. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and you're more than welcome to do this as well, is actually do some cleanses during this 14-day. It's only going to help you out to do an intestinal cleanse and maybe one liver and gallbladder cleanse or a harmful organism cleanse or whatever you want to do to enhance the 14-day intermittent fasting raw food challenge. Go for it. I'm going to try to fit 2 liver cleanses in with my 14-day raw food challenge. And just to give you an example of what I'm eating today, I've got an apple with me, an organic apple. I actually had 2 fresh juices. I have the Norwalk press juicer at home, so I juice about every 3 or 4 days. So I've got 2 fresh green juices. I already drank one at about 11:15 this morning. And I actually did make myself a salad that had some Brussels sprouts shaved in there, some kale, some spinach, some purple cabbage, and some white cabbage. And some tomatoes and some bell peppers, some raw tomatoes and some raw bell peppers in there as well. And for dressings, you can always use just raw olive oil, balsamic vinegar, although technically it's not raw. A little bit of that is going to be okay. Like I said, this is not going to be some strict thing, because I want everybody to be able to do it. Because if you can go 14 days on an intermittent fast and raw food diet, then you can easily start incorporating more raw food meals into your daily lifestyle. And not only that, but you're going to be accomplishing getting rid of all that toxic stuff that you might have consumed over the holidays. And it's no matter what you're trying to do or what your New Year's resolution is, this is only going to benefit it. And then hopefully you'll make that decision to transition into long-term intermittent fasting. This is not a ketogenic diet that you're going to have to restrict all your carbohydrates and all that stuff, because we are adding fruit. So what are some of the foods that you're going to be able to eat during the 14-day challenge? Any fruit. I mean, blackberries, bananas, apples. I mean, the whole thing is the least amount of food that you eat is going to be the best, but there's no reason why you should be in a severe state of hunger. There's no reason why you can't do this at the office, at work. You can bring your food with you. And there's no excuses on this program. It's just merely, doing something for the benefit of your body. And I have some mango over here as well that's cut up in a little Pyrex container that I bring with me. Now, I've been doing this already for a couple of days. This is very easy for me because I already try to eat as much as I can raw, and I've already done 18 days is the longest water only fast that I've done. So this hopefully will not be that difficult for you, and you'll see great benefits. So I'm hoping that as many people as possible will actually join in and experience what your body feels like when you do start doing intermittent fasting and raw food diet. I just want to look over my notes here. I did make some notes that because I know I'm going to get the question, so what are the benefits of fasting? I'm not going to go into the benefits of water-only fasting, but what are some of the benefits of intermittent fasting? Number 1, more energy. 2, regular bowel movements. Improved aging. These are just some of the things that have been proven in studies that have been done on animals and interviewing people that have done long-term intermittent fasting. Your body, your mental clarity clears up. That happens with raw foods too. I mean, anytime you're putting pure nutrients in your system, you're going to have all kinds of good positive benefits happening. Improves blood composition, decreases oxidative stress in the body. Helps regulate your blood sugar levels. How many people do you know that are having that insulin resistance, diabetes, blood sugar scenarios? I mean, that's always a benefit, especially when you're not putting so many refined carbohydrates and gluten and all that stuff into your system on a regular day. So you won't be eating breads. You won't be eating desserts, you won't be eating any cooked foods, you won't be eating any soups. It'll all be raw foods. And I'm sure a lot of people out there are going to kind of put together their diet plans. Feel free to send them in. We can always share them. And this is like a community thing. So anything that we can put up there, anything that we can share that's going to help anybody else will be beneficial. I would also recommend that everybody incorporate some form of exercise during the 14 days. I'm going to be in the gym working out every single day, just walking, going up the stairs at your office building instead of taking the elevator. Don't go down the stairs if you're going down 10 flights. It's really bad on the knees and the bones in the body when you go down the stairs. So you always want to walk up the stairs, go to the elevator, go down, then walk up, elevator down, walk up. But meditation, spending time with yourself, relaxing is always going to help you out as well. I know everybody is swamped. Everybody has a million things on their list for 2018. It's probably one of the hardest things for people to do is to just step away from those stressful situations and just be calm and relax. I try to, as soon as I get to my office in the morning, I try to meditate early in the morning, but when I'm done with the gym and I come into my office, I try to just close my door, turn the light off, and even 10 minutes. Sit there, relax, meditate, close my eyes, and that helps out tremendously. It's amazing what that can do to you. I do want to just say a disclaimer here. If you are pregnant, if you're on multiple medications, that doesn't really matter, but children maybe under the age of 12 shouldn't be part of the challenge. If you're pregnant or you're nursing, you probably shouldn't be part of the challenge too. You know, those are all things that have just been fear factor things that have just been stuck in all of our minds for years and years and years, and just fear, fear, fear. Although it is probably completely safe, I still have to mention it for liability reasons. And supplements that you're taking, you're more than welcome to take your supplements. I know people ask me about, what about protein? You're going to get all the protein that you need in your vegetables and the nuts and the seeds, so that's not going to be an issue. There are some raw plant-based protein powders out there in the market, so feel free to make yourself a protein powder with some water or something like that as well during the eating time. So, why 14 days? Well, I figure there's no particular reason why I said 14 days, but the body becomes the longer you're doing something healthy, the better off it's going to be for you. So 14 days is just roughly 2 weeks. I didn't want to do anything smaller than that, didn't want to do anything over that, so just kind of picked the 14 days because it was 2 weeks. There's really no reason behind that. But I also figured if you can do the intermittent fasting for 2 weeks, 11 to 7, and you can eat raw foods for 2 weeks, you're really going to be doing your body a lot of good. And especially if you work in a cleanse during that period, like even if you were to do one liver cleanse or one intestinal cleanse, that's still going to, just think of this 14 days as a healing process for your body to start the new year off right and to start the new year off healthy. So, like I said, I'm going to be checking in. You shouldn't have any hunger cravings. I'm going to be checking in on a regular basis. I'm going to be posting stuff. I'm going to be answering your questions. It's more like an interactive team, community challenge that I'm hoping everybody or as many people will join. And also it's a good way to just be able to get your answers, your questions answered by me, and it's something that maybe you can incorporate into your life, anything that you can incorporate into your life. So I know I'm going to have a bunch of questions about food, and I know I'm going to have questions about time of the day and anything you might be feeling, so feel free to chime in and get as many people as you know to do the 14-day intermittent fasting raw food challenge. I'm Dr. Group for Global Healing Center, and I hope to see you as part of the group, and I'm looking forward to talking through this with you and helping everybody out as much as I possibly can. Thank you and have a great day.